New details now. A $32 million project to transform one of Syracuse's poorest neighborhoods is on pause. With that, a promise made to families is now unable to come to fruition. The Children Rising Center was touted as part of the transformation. It was introduced as a place for children and families to learn, play, and work on physical fitness and more. The project was proposed to complement the 81 project, which will bring down the elevated section of highway and connect the city with the community grid. The reimagination effort for one of the poorest zip codes in America got a $50 million boost from the Federal Department of Housing and Urban Development recently. The Syracuse Housing Authority owns the public housing and applied for the grant to help pay for the new housing unit and other initiatives. The I-Team's Mary Keeler is with the Live Eye in Syracuse right now.
Yeah, good evening, Michael. Tonight, one thing is for certain, this housing block behind me here in Syracuse is not going to be transformed into the Child Rising Center, at least not for now. What we do know is that project is on hold, but what's not certain is who's to blame for this development. Blueprint 15, a nonprofit that's working to reimagine Syracuse's 15th ward, says they can't move forward with their plans to build the Children Rising Center. It boasted an early learning center, parent and child play center, and a YMCA.
It is a disappointing moment for us.
Syracuse Deputy Mayor Sharon Owens, who also leads the Blueprint 15 board, speaking to Common Councilors Monday during a committee meeting, sharing that they missed out on completing their application for a federal tax credit needed to fund the rest of the project.
Money that we thought we had, we don't have. So now we have to pause it because we don't have the full package of the money.
Bill Simmons is the executive director of the Syracuse Housing Authority. They own most of the public housing set to be reimagined with local, state, and federal dollars. Simmons is also on the Blueprint 15 board.
Now they are at a situation where they apply for some new market tax credit dollars, and they may not be able to close on that in time, and looks like they're wanting to pull the plug or hold on the project.
Simmons insists there's no delay on SHA's end, but instead claims Blueprint 15 constantly changed the footprint of the project.
It was always Blueprint 15 bringing changes to their proposal, which required us to get changes approved by HUD, thus where the deadlines and the missed opportunities came in on their part.
But the executive director of the Allen Foundation says that's not the case. Meg O'Connell tells the I-Team the application deadline for the federal tax credit couldn't be met because HUD never approved SHA's relocation plans. The city's Commissioner of Neighborhood and Business Development says that's where things go sour. And what could have been transformational for families will stay just a concept for now.
In order for the Children's Rising Center to be built, they need to be able to, the Housing Authority needs to be able to have permission to transfer that land with it cleared. Unfortunately, the Housing Authority was not able to meet the deadlines that were necessary for that to happen.
The executive director of the Allen Foundation also telling me they were hoping to start construction going toward breaking ground on that Children Rising Center on April 1st. Of course, that is on hold for now here. We have reached out to HUD also for any more information they can tell us about the review of that application and what's to come. Live in Syracuse tonight, I'm Mary Keeler.